It's so good to finally see something that I've held in my intentions for 3 years now. So literally 3 years, I've always had it on my to-do list that I would try and bring a library for the children to Uchira. So here it is. It's quite moving. So always hang on to your intentions. Even if you can't see how it's going to happen, that's not up to you. If you just hang on to if you just intend what it is that you want to see, the universe will take care of the house in its own way. Every time, I assure you, your job is to hang on to what and let the how manifest itself however it will. And in this instance, it was from an anonymous donor by the name of Gavin. So. Hey everyone, so today is a big day for Uchira. So one of the first project I ever wanted to do when I came to Uchira was a library for the children. And I set up a fundraiser to do it online actually, but it only raised like £30 because no one knew about us or where we were or what I was doing here. But I wanted to open a library because I remembered how important it was for me when I was little to read. Obviously for learning first and foremost, but also as an escape. I used to find books a great way to escape into, you know, to relax and to find yourself in sort of like a place of magic, if you like. And here, children need that all the more, considering life's all the more difficult in Uchira than what it is back in the West. So I wanted to do a library, and I've never had the funding to do it. I've never had the resources to do it, but I've always kept it on my list of things, a list of wants for Uchira. And amazingly, back in July, a man who wants to remain anonymous, but his name's Gavin, I won't tell you his surname, and then he is anonymous, I guess. He contacted me and asked me what support we needed to start a project that would last in the community. And I told him about the library. So Gavin then sent me 30 Kindles preloaded with Kiswahili books. And he also made a donation so we could install solar power, which will in turn charge the Kindles. So we now have a solar-powered library. So we've had a few teething problems. We selected a few different locations, but it's all been a bit difficult with security here. 30 Kindles sitting in a room is a big security problem. So, and we don't have the money to hire an extra security guard for stuff like this. So, and also, we have security already working for us, so we're trying to find a location close to that security. Anyway, we've had a lot of mess on, and we've had a lot of chops and changes, and we had one place we decided to take, and then they started trying to increase the rent because I'm white, as often happens. And also, because there was excess money from the solar power, we've managed to buy curriculum textbooks for secondary and primary school as well, which means we have a paper library and we have an electronic library. So today is the opening of Uchira's first ever library, which will serve thousands of children in the area who don't have access to a library, to books, to reading. or can't even afford the books to do their homework, the textbooks. They need to do their homework and study at home. So yeah, big day, and all thanks to Gavin. So thank you, Gavin, for reaching out and believing in what we are doing here, and sharing with the community and with the children in making this possible. So thank you. And we're just preparing now because we don't know how many children are going to turn up. How many children do you think will turn up, Tom?
A lot of, more than 100.
Tom thinks more than 100 are about to turn up, so we'll see what happens. But we're going to be pulling our hair out before long. Okay. I love this part of Swahili language, so I thought I'd add it in. To say triangle, you say 3 angles. To say square, you say 4 angles. So on, so forth. So, I love the simplicity of the language, and it works as well. So. Hello. Hello. The first of our children wanting to use the library have arrived. Karibu.
Thank you.
Karibu.
Village inategemea kufungua library ya kusoma hapa Uchira. Kama ni kwa Kiingereza, atakuwekea Kiingereza. Kama ni dictionary,
kibindi kinaonyesha kuna vitabu hapa Swahili. Kama watakusoma kitabu cha Swahili. Mtabinya tena hapo. Alafu utaangalia
furahia kila walionapo na kufurahisha kabisa watoto ili watoto waende shule, watoto wadogo kufurahia kuruka kipande ndege nyumbani.
So, I'm with Tom and Rosie, and as Tom and Rosie are Tanzanian, I figured it was a good idea for them to explain why a library is important, because in the West we kind of take them for granted. So I'm going to pass you on to Tom and Rosie.
hi. We are happy. We would like to say thank you to Evan for helping the Uchira children to have a library in Uchira. We are happy. Thank you a lot. And the students are still happy and they are reading the Kindle. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tom. So, in Tanzania, how hard is it for these children to have access to books?
So, in Tanzania it is different from another developing country because the family just to send their child to go to school, but even the school, the government, they don't provide the books for the children to study. But this will help the children to have access to free education, to study while they are home. They can have access to library in Uchira. So because we have a Kindle, we have the books, it helps the students to have a high academic performance.
So, Rosie, how much is one of the textbooks that we bought for the children? 17,000. So that's nearly 2 months' rent for some families in Uchira, yeah? So like a month or 2 months' rent for one textbook, for one subject. So it's just not achievable for the families to do it. Do you have books when you were growing up? No? Tom? No? So both of you never had books. So having a library, hugely important. The only time you ever get access to a book, yeah? So, okay. So I just wanted to share that with you guys so you understood what it's like. It's very different. There's literally no books. The government can't afford them, the families can't afford them. So how do you learn to read if you haven't got a book to read, you know? It's something people don't realise, but that's why this is of such importance. And that's why there's so many happy little faces in here at the moment. So. It's so good to finally see something that I've held in my intentions for 3 years now. So literally 3 years I've always had it on my to-do list that I would try and bring a library for the children to Uchira. So here it is. It's quite moving. So always hang on to your intentions. Even if you can't see how it's going to happen, that's not up to you. If you just hang on to if you just intend what it is that you want to see, the universe will take care of the house in its own way. Every time, I assure you, your job is to hang on to what and let the how manifest itself however it will. And in this instance, it was from an anonymous donor by the name of Gavin. So, as well as the children gaining access to books when they don't have any access to books normally, like none whatsoever. Even in school, the government don't provide the textbooks, so sometimes they don't have anything. The teacher has a textbook and they learn from the board. But on top of that, what Gavin has provided in doing this for the community is employment for 2 women who will be working as librarians. Only one of them is here today. I guess the other one's working tomorrow. But this is one of the ladies. There you go. Thanks. So yeah, this is one of the women who's in employment thanks to what Gavin has done here. So developing things in the community, in the village, provides a knock-on effect on many levels. I know this lady and I know where she lives, and it's not a nice home environment. But now she has employment and income, I know that'll change. So yeah. I have said it many times, but just one last time, thank you for helping me to make this dream come true, because it has been a dream of mine for, I say 3 years now. So, thank you for playing a huge role in that manifesting. So, thanks, Gavin. Bye, guys.